Hello guys, Matt here and welcome to the final ever video of 2016. And this year has been the full calendar year for this channel. So from the 1st of January 2016 to right at the end of 2016, that's been my first calendar year, full calendar year that I've been on YouTube, because I started up in September of 2015 and I obviously hit that one full year mark for the channel then. Never did a video because I didn't have time and it wouldn't really see a point of doing a special video for that, but instead I've decided to do a year in review of 2016, since it just makes sense to postpone it for another 3 months, a special video that is. And yeah, so I'll go through the videos that I made during 2016. I mean, it's a bit strange. Like, half of the videos are very strange, and I wonder how the hell did that. And, you know, start 2016. I'll go all the way back to start 2016, shall we? Near enough. And I'm just looking right now for the first video of 2016, but I believe it was F1 2015. And yes, it was. It was actually the 2nd of January is when I did the F1 2015 Career Mode Season 2, Episode number 9. My god, that thumbnail has got to be the worst thumbnail I've ever seen in my entire life. And it just shows that if I say that I've come a long way in the past 11 months, yeah, seriously, the thumbnails were crap during that time. So comparing thumbnails from the start of 2016 to the end of 2016, I have to say that they have got like a million times better than they have been before. But you know, like at the first part of 2016, in fact for the most of 2016, I was trying to pump out daily videos. Oh my god. Yes, don't do daily videos, because that's just a little bit of a stressful time, and it's also a very hard thing to do with the amount of editing that I have to do. So yeah, I did recently in a couple of months ago, I did try to do daily videos. I tried to do daily F1 2016 videos. That has got to be the most difficult thing I've ever done on this channel. I can tell you why it's difficult, because F1 takes like a billion minutes worth of effort just to edit it. You're editing a lot to make it look good. It's the most edited series on the entire channel by a long way. Battlefield 1, for certain episodes, that has not as much editing. It's a lot of cutting the shitty parts out of the video. That's about it. But with F1, it's completely different. You have to do all sorts of things, for what I want it for anyway. So that was one thing that I tried to do, and that is something that somewhat failed, because of the amount of work I had to do was insane, and it was just becoming too stressful. And in general, it's something that I couldn't continue in the long run. So I started to stop doing that and do one every 2 days, which kind of actually worked. And now, most recently, I've barely put out any videos at all, and there's an actual reason for that. The thing is, just about a month ago, well, not even exactly a month ago, it's about a couple of weeks now. It's about 3 weeks. Actually, it's 3 weeks to the day since I'm recording this on Boxing Day. It was 3 weeks ago since I started my digital marketing apprenticeship. So basically, I have that, and that was Monday to Friday. So that's going to be the biggest thing that's going to take all my time away from YouTube. I mean, I did make a bulk record session of videos ready just in case that happened, and it did. I tried to put them out, but the thing is, now that I have less time on my hands, obviously there hasn't been many videos in the past couple of weeks. In the past 3 weeks, there hasn't been a video every day. It's just been sometimes one a week, maybe 2 a week at the most. And that's just because of that reason. That was the main reason. So if you guys are wondering what reason was behind that, then there you go. There's the reason right now. And yeah, there's obviously going to be something later in the video suggesting like what I'm going to be doing 2017. So stick around for that if you're actually interested in what I want to do with this channel. But throughout the entire year, let's just go back again to the videos where I'm going to go through the F1 videos that I've done. I have done over 100 of those. That is literally the backbone of this entire channel, F1. I'd started off as F1, didn't have many views, and then I thought, oh, at the time it was just something that I was like considering not doing. That's why the walkthroughs started if you were at the beginning of the channel. That's why I started the walkthroughs, and that carried through till January 2016, where I continued doing it, and then at one point, I can't remember exactly what point it was, but I stopped the walkthroughs because it wasn't something that I would like to do in the long run. They weren't doing very well. I was getting bored. I was losing motivation to do that, so that's why they stopped so many months ago. But now they're back with Watch Dogs 2, and that is probably going to be the only walkthrough I'll do on the channel. The reason I wanted it to come back was because like for so long I've had like the same couple of series on the channel, and it's become boring in a way for people to watch, and it's been boring for me to make videos in a way. So I wanted that little change, and it worked. I think that change has actually helped this channel a little bit. It hasn't helped it much, but it's a video and I'm happy with it. I mean, Watch Dogs 2 has like 9 views spread out over 2 episodes. The first one's got 3, the second one's got 6. So it's not something that has done particularly well, but nonetheless it's a video and it seems to have interest, and I'm going to be doing more of those. That's going to be a full walkthrough, and hopefully I can actually finish a walkthrough on this entire channel, because seriously, out of all the walkthroughs I've started, it's been a 0% completion rate. So just to perhaps chuck in a series that I want to do, and chuck in a series that is going to be completed, then why not? I mean, it's just videos to go out anyway, because F1, as I said, takes ages to edit, and I don't have time for that right now. I seriously have minimal time to edit, and it's stressful to edit. So that's why I'm going to Battlefield 1 and going to Watch Dogs 2, because that's somewhat edited. Some of the first 2 parts were already edited before I started putting it out, so that was actually something that I already had planned when I got my apprenticeship thing. But highlight of the entire kind of video section is that I had 125 views on the Last Lap 130R move, F1 2016 Career Mode, Season 2, Episode 17. I don't know why that had so many views. I don't understand. It's just a random video that I didn't like put so much effort into. It had like a lot of effort put into it, but not as like overboard in a way, and it got 125 views, and I was very surprised. I'm very surprised that I'm saying it now, because I never thought after like a year and 3 months that I would be saying I've got at least 100 views on one video. I mean, like 20 odds a lot, 40 odds a lot for me, since I'm a small channel. It's just insane, really. And I couldn't be more grateful for like everyone who's watched it. Because right now I'm just over 2,000 views on the entire channel, which is a lot. And what can I say? I never thought I'd be sitting here and saying this. I thought I was going to be on like 10 subscribers. I thought I was going to go down to like 5 by the end of this year. But we've gone the other way. We've actually gone up by 15, because I was on 10 for like ages. Especially at the start of 2016, then it just got bigger and bigger, and then within the last 3 months, it's just like exploded with growth. So I'm very happy for that. I'm very happy for how the channel's progressed. It's like 15 subscribers, so that's more than what we had last year. It's more than doubled, which is fantastic. So hopefully next year, in 2017, this is the part in a minute where I'm going to be saying what's going to come new to the channel. But the end of 2016, it's been a good year. It's been a fantastic year. The last couple of weeks have just been like crap with videos, but nonetheless, I've been pumping out videos as much as I can, and I'm happy for it. And I've obviously uploaded probably about double the amount of videos I did last year because it was obviously like 3 months. I've had a full 12 months this year, so it's kind of a bit of unfair to compare that, but that's just kind of like the scope of what I'm actually trying to do. Anyway, 2017, what does the future hold for this channel? The future is perhaps going to be a little bit of hit and miss. Like with anything you're trying to do, something new to the channel, and you don't know if it's going to work or not. I mean, you could do various things, but that probably will cost money. You could probably research it, find out if it worked or not, but that probably costs money, as I said. But the biggest change for me personally in 2017 is going to be the gaming PC, because I'm getting my gaming PC hopefully on the 30th of December. That is literally right at the back end of 2016, and by the time this video goes out, I'll probably have the PC at this point. But I've been trying to get like a gaming PC for such a long time to do videos on it, or just to play like simulator games, because I play a lot of simulator games outside like all of the stuff I do on YouTube. I don't go on shooters, I actually like to go on simulators, something that actually is real enough, but in a game format. Like Euro Truck, American Truck, and then there's a couple of other games that I'm thinking of getting, and there's also one called The Long Dark, I think it is, which is like a kind of survival game, so that's a really good game to play as well. So I want a PC that can basically play all of those like brilliantly, and something that doesn't like make a huge racket, because my laptop is crap. It has not it like doesn't have any, it doesn't have like any gaming type of components to it. So it's got a really low processor compared to gaming PCs. It's got like the same amount of RAM, but it's just like nowhere good enough. Nowhere near good enough for what I want it for. So I bought a gaming PC. That'll be arriving at the time of making this. It'll probably arrive when a video goes out, but if everything is fantastic with the recording, if I can record on it, then look forward to seeing videos in 2017 on that, and that'll actually suit me a lot more. I can tell you why. Because simulator games, from what I've watched from Squirrel, he does simulators, and I've watched his videos, and there is very little editing in it. Maybe the only kind of like editing there is the intro, his transitions, and then the end transitions. That's about it. And then occasionally, if something goes wrong during the recording, he'll just like split it. That is like minimal. That is literally the least amount of editing you can do in a video. It's just insane, because what I do with F1 is just unreal. I cut things, I cut out the boring bits, I cut out like other like I cut out maybe like if I'm in the pause menu for ages, I cut that out. I add different camera views. That takes, I can tell you, that takes a long time. To add different camera views. I add post-com onto the most recent ones. That takes effort as well. But that's the thing. I do too much editing. I can reduce my editing load by like 75%, maybe even 90% by doing simulator games that don't require like extensive editing. So that's something I really want to do in like 2017, is just to like completely not leave everything behind. That's not what I'm going to do. That's not, you know, something I want to do either. I'll keep the console part of the channel running, but then slowly just migrate to PC. And before long, it'll probably be a PC gaming channel, if it, that's provided everything works. I'm not saying too much yet because it doesn't, I don't really know, but if everything works fine, if I can record okay, if I can record the games I want to okay, then you can see a few of those series on here, and I'll probably drop some things as well. But during 2017, there'll be a rebrand of the channel. Deserter has kind of like gotten crap it was a crap name to begin with, and I've rolled with it ever since I started, but it's time for a change. I don't think it's really that appropriate anymore. It's just a bit boring, and I'm not really focused enough, and that's a good thing that you're not focused, but I think the focus in a way should lie towards the simulation rather than the F1, because the F1 for me right now is just insane. I can't continue to edit F1 constantly, day by day. There's other people that can. There's Tiamat Marduk, there's Arava who can pump out daily videos. I can't. Because editing takes so long and I get stressed when I'm editing it. It's just too much effort for me. Just to get a couple of views. It's worth it in the end, because I get like a chunk of views from it. But it's something that I can't do it like in the immediate future. I can't do it long term because of my new apprenticeship thing. So it's time to migrate to something that's a bit less stressful, something that doesn't take hours to edit, something that just you can record and you can do like a couple of things that may take at most 5 minutes, and then there you go, there's the video done. That's what I need to do in this channel. That's why I do Battlefield 1 quite a bit. But that's the future of 2017. Hopefully I can continue to grow in 2017 like I've done in 2016. I would love it if I could match it. If I get 40 subscribers by the end of 2017, I'll be more than happy with that. In terms of growth, if I get more, I'll be extremely happy. If I get a little bit less or just get a lot less, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I thought I would, because seriously, my expectations for 2016 were just getting the amount of subscribers that I got in the first year. So about 20. But we've exceeded that by 5, so what can I say? 2017, it'll just happen when it does, doesn't it? Because 2016 has been like an okay year in general, but for this channel, it's been a year that has exploded the channel completely. And on that note, I think I will actually end this year in review video. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and if you have listened to the entire video, then thank you very much, and I'm glad that you're interested in where I want this channel to go in the next 12 months. So that's going to be it from me. If you've enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content. Of course, I won't be doing a best of 2016 video, because that's, as I said, it'll take ages. Like with F1, that's about the amount of editing I have to do for 2016. I have to gather up all the videos and edit them to find the best bits, and that's impossible. I can't do that. I can't remember all of the videos that happened. I can't do that. So yet again, this year in review thing is just something I can do. Something a little bit easier as well. But thank you guys for watching. I shall see you all in 2017. I hope you all have a fantastic new year, and I hope that you are looking forward to where this channel will be in 2017. So thank you very much. Until the next video, everyone, I shall see you all later. Take care.